the DA, and this is the Neighborhood Crime Report. Well, February has come and gone. That means that the crime report on what occurred in Lexington from the crime standpoint is in. Like January, February has brought some good news and some bad news on the crime front. The good news is that overall crime is down a little in Lexington. But the bad news continues to be the number of property crimes like burglary, breaking into cars, stolen cars, and plain old theft continue to be way, way too big a statistic in our city. I know I sound like a broken record, but so long as our sentencing laws favor probation for these outlaws who commit property crimes over and over, we're probably not going to see much of a change. You see, a small percentage of the criminals commit most of these property crimes. Criminologists have estimated that about 5% of the criminals commit between 60 and 80% of the crime. Now, we have the facts that back that up here in Lexington. Well, just this year alone, we have 81 defendants who can be classified as these 5%ers, also known as repeat offenders. This gang of 81 has between them 1,167 prior criminal convictions. That's an average of 14 criminal convictions each, and they're still on our streets. So, let's get to our report. Only 7% of the crime in Lexington during February was violent crime, like murder, robbery, rape, and assault. The vast majority of our crime, just like last month, 93%, was property crime. So what about these violent crimes? What were they and where did they occur in Lexington? Well, I'm happy to report that February showed no murders committed in Lexington. However, there were 4 rapes reported. They occurred in the downtown and the Tates Creek Road areas. There were 21 serious assaults reported to police in February. Most of them occurred downtown or in several blocks north of Main Street. 27 robberies occurred in February, mostly in 3 different parts of our city: downtown, the Clays Mill, Pasadena area, and Harrods Hill, Beaumont, and Fayette Mall areas. Property crimes now is a different story, and there is no neighborhood in Lexington that's immune from these property crimes. Lots of burglaries reported in February. That's where people break into homes. 152 of them. And most were in 2 areas of town. The neighborhoods off Tates Creek and in the Garden Side, Cardinal Valley areas where most occurred. Car break-ins and serious theft were the largest number of crimes reported in February. Listen to this. The value of property stolen by these hoodlums since the beginning of 2013 is $2.4 million. That's just 2 months. And that does not include the damage that these thugs cause. These crimes have probably happened in your neighborhood, but most, once again, occurred in the Garden Springs, Cardinal Valley area, as well as in the neighborhoods just off Tates Creek Road. In addition, Clays Mill, Pasadena area was hit hard too. Did you know 36 cars were stolen last month? Once again, Garden Springs and Cardinal Valley leads the list for auto theft. Here's something that's scary for all you gun control zealots. 6 guns were stolen in February, and Chevy Chase leads the list of neighborhoods hit hard. Let me tell you, guns and knives were the weapon of choice by these outlaws during February. Again, if we could just send these prolific property criminals to jail and keep them there, I'm pretty certain we'd see a dramatic drop in our property crime. Well, that's our report for this time, crime fighters. But stay alert and report any suspicious activity to our police at 258-3600. I'm Ray the DA, and we'll see you next time.